everybody? This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and we are here on the Smilez 69 Network show. So it's time to sip up on a Monday evening and talk about some hot shit. I got my lovely, lovely co-host with me tonight. We have Miss Priscinda, the Hitmaker.
What's up, everybody?
Also, yes, Miss Beauty Doll. Cheers. What's going on? How's everything?
I feel like a kid. Y'all got wine glasses and I got these stupid little purple cups.
Beauty, don't tell me I'm gonna have to buy you a birthday present too.
I mean, I got plastic wine glasses. Y'all forget I have little kids to be at my house. I can't have no glass glasses.
No,
they done broke like three
yeah.
of my Halloween glasses already.
Vanessa, tell her how I feel about that.
So
Priscilla had to get me together because I was drinking out of the purple cup.
No. I can't let you do that.
look, I will buy a specific cup just for us on Monday.
Okay. I still want to give you a present.
And I'm happy as long as you're drinking. So
Yay!
yes. Let's get into some things. Shout out to DJ Moss in the chat room already. Shout out to you checking in on the Smilez 69 Network show. Shout out to John Logic and the Ranchers Union for having us here. Yes, DJ Moss is over here on the screen. So yes, we are going to be talking about truth telling today. Telling truths. Now, you don't have to tell truths, but I thought it was a great idea to talk about this because I remember I mentioned in the chat recently, and I said any topics that you guys have in mind. And Beauty, you said fake friends. Hell, I got a whole list of them. So I said to myself, you know what? Well, not that fake friends belong in the truth telling category, but they do have some association together. And I had an issue with a fake friend recently, and I said, you know what? Let's just start telling truths.
Okay.
You saw I don't know if you seen my rant, but I've been ranting on social media since the other night because of fake people keep trying. If you know somebody that, well, first off, if I introduce you to somebody and then I cut them off, you cut them off too. You don't think it's me to talk to them.
Beauty,
We all cut them off.
Like,
I love you feel that way.
Yeah, I do. And then it's like, especially if that person was trying to put me or my child in harm's way, then I feel like, no, you need to cut them off. If you're still associating with them, then I gotta cut you off. I didn't cut off two best friends. Like, I don't have time for that.
You ain't alone. Shit, I've cut off a lot of people in this journey.
But I feel like if somebody poses a threat to you or someone you love, that person should die. You don't just get cut off. You should die. I'm very
if I could catch the bitch,
no,
I
don't
would.
want you to do it. Oh my God.
She on the right.
Y'all already know I don't play when it comes to my child.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you to do that. Your baby needs you.
And I believe in guilty by association. You know, sometimes the things that you aren't engaging in, if you decide to still fuck with somebody, that means you're fucking with that behavior too.
I do feel that way too.
So I feel like sometimes that's an inner truth about that individual that sometimes comes out, that people don't get to see at first.
I don't think people realize that, especially men in relationships. I don't think people realize, like, men or women, friendship, relationships, telling the truth is a lot better than you dragging a lie after lie. Like, I have a certain friend who has been lying, and see, I'm the type of person where I will play along with that lie and watch you dig yourself in the grave. I'm just gonna keep making a mental note every time you lie. Like, do this bitch know she just told me a totally different thing the other day that she is telling me right now?
I mean, because one lie begets another lie, and you can't ever keep up with it. It's just,
and that's what I tell my daughter that all the time. I tell my daughter, my niece, everybody, don't lie, because once you lie,
you gotta tell another lie.
You gotta, and then another lie and another lie.
Because you need a lie to cover up the lie.
Yeah, like she asked me, I forgot what, I didn't lie to somebody. I was just dead honest with them. And my daughter was like, Mom, that was just mean. Like, that was crucial. Well, if I told the person that they look cute and then they go on social media, now this bitch want me to mark on her page that she look cute, but she don't look cute. And no, bitch, that outfit is ugly. Your makeup is ugly. I don't like it. Go change.
Yes. And let me get into one of the comments. Samantha Hayes says, hello, ladies. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Shout out to OGK Network also in the chat room. He says, women love men who lie to them.
You a lie. Little girls love men that lie to them. Don't paint me no fantasy, honey. I like reality.
I'm not gonna like, come at you hard, OG. But I'll say this, because men always seem to get this construed. You all think that we like men who lie because we tend to date bad boys. The only reason we end up with quote unquote a bad boy, because that's not how he presents himself in the beginning.
Yeah.
So we ain't out here just being like reckless with our lives or being stupid or making bad decisions. That's not how they come at it.
Yeah. Nope. It's like my ex-boyfriend saying when I was like, where is the dude at that I was dating when we first started dating? And he was like, that's the honeymoon phase. It's over. See? Well, damn.
See?
But shout out to Logic. John Logic says, facts queen. If they threaten you or your family, fuck their life. And Miss Beauty Doll, I let people lie to me all the time. I just take note and laugh. Facts.
Logic. Yeah.
You just gotta sit back.
Point? What's the point? Nowadays, it's so many pathological liars. And for you who do not know what a pathological liar is,
they believe they
liar, they lie so much that they start believing their lies. And you will be shocked at so many people that are pathological liars. And I just be sitting there like, this motherfucker, I wish I could live in your world.
I call that a sociopath. Because if you look up the definition of a sociopath, sociopaths do that. So some of y'all that are operating that way, you're not just a pathological liar, you're a sociopath.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's like you got to fight them on the lie. So it's like, why do that? I should just let you lie. Just keep on going.
Yeah,
because I'm not about to fight you about
something stupid. Fucking with you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, or I might fuck with you arms distant, and I'm just gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing you away.
That is the Gemini in you.
What? Me pushing people away?
Yeah, Geminis like to push people like almost to the edge of the cliff, and then when they get to the edge of the cliff, it's like, now what did you say before?
Yeah, because now I'm about to push your ass. Either you gonna jump or I'm gonna push you. Which one you want to do?
But the end result is you going over this cliff right now.
Yeah, you going over the cliff. No doubt about that. You got to go, baby.
Oh my God! Shout out to Muhammad Extracore. He says, "So how do y'all keep getting led under false pretenses?"
Oh my God!
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Okay, first and foremost, don't do that. How are y'all getting led?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I could say that if you go to the strip club, how the hell you let that bitch con you at $100 or something dollars?
Right. Her ass fake, her titties fake, but
exactly.
Somehow.
But you letting this bitch tell you sweet nothings, knowing she a gold digger. Like it has nothing to do with us being led. Okay, you want to use that term? We're being led because the shit sound good. Because it's not just a lie of coming out your mouth. Men do physical and mental lies.
Some niggas put together lies. Like sometimes it's not just a matter of them just saying something out their mouth. Sometimes niggas really put together a lie. Like they be like, yo, they'll lie about where they live at. Right. These niggas gonna go get a whole rental, acting like, you know, it's they shit, or they get a fucking car that ain't theirs. Like niggas.
Now you got niggas living in Airbnbs, thinking putting on like it's their house.
Can I address this to Muhammad directly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Mr. Muhammad, it's not that we quote unquote keep getting led. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants companionship. I'm sure that you have definitely made at least one mistake in your life, because if you haven't, you ain't living right. All right. So it's not a matter of us keep getting led. We're women. We want love. We want affection. And one thing about like quote unquote bad boys or like the wrong nigga, they don't give up. Like they keep coming at you till they get you.
And some men think it's okay to use the lie like by any means necessary. They're just like, we're coming to get you.
So I'm just trying to address his point that he like it almost makes it sound like, you know, the woman is stupid. But like
that's what I was feeling like.
I'm gonna piggyback on you, Beauty. I'm gonna piggyback on you. You keep going to the strip club. You have convinced yourself that bitch love you. How about most of them are lesbians? They don't even like men.
Exactly. How about most of them got a whole boyfriend at home? You they club boyfriend, honey. Not outside the club, not in the light, not in the light.
Right.
I have known a stripper or two. Okay. And boo-boo, they don't love you. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think honestly, that both parties do lie. I think that men and women do lie.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let's get to the other comments. OGK Network says, hold up. So meet a nigga with a do-rag motorcycle and a tattoo that says Thug Life, and you said that they weren't bad boys when you got with them, really.
First off, I wouldn't mess with no nigga with no do-rag on.
And I'm not fucking with a nigga with a thug life tattoo.
How old? I mean, thug life tattoos. I thought those went out like
And I'm assuming only Tupac had a thug life tattoo. Like
exactly.
that other niggas.
I don't.
Anyone that's ever
that a thug out
a thug life tattoo.
I'm sorry, honey, but you are talking to the wrong group of grown ass women. We know nothing of what you're talking. Nothing, honey.
But I get where OGK Network is coming from, because sometimes there are different things or different features and it's true. Men will have different features about themselves, which is why sometimes women do gravitate towards men. But we gravitate towards men because we think that's who you are. We're thinking that that's you. But when later on, when we realize that it's not, that's when the switch is,
And you should not judge a book by a cover, because I dated the most thugged out looking dude in the world, and he was a complete square, and I could kick his butt, and he was 6'5". So don't put it on like, oh, we see a delinquent looking dude, and now all of a sudden we jumping on his bones. No. Hi, Solo.
Hey, Solo.
Oh, I heard hood niggas. Like, where the hood niggas at?
See?
I 6'6".
See, Hershey, like Solo, you about that life.
Oh my God. OGK Network says, ladies, let me say this, both men and women tell lies, so let's keep it real.
Yeah.
We never said, somebody hit a nerve with you, honey. We never said that men don't lie. We clearly said that men and women in either or relationships lie. Maybe we're talking more about men because you brought up men.
Yes.
A pathological person can be a man, a woman, a we, a he, a she. It does not matter. They're a pathological liar.
Exactly. And update daily breaking news says I own a motorcycle and I wear a Ciroc and I have multiple tats. I don't know what a Ciroc is.
What's a Ciroc?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what a Ciroc is
that
either.
A garment?
I'm assuming it's a head wrap. I don't know. He says I own a home and have the education. Okay, that's valid. You say that you have these things. Those things are valid. You're not putting up a front. You're not renting Airbnbs to show bitches you have a fly crib.
But we didn't even say that men that look like that are all liars. We didn't say that.
He said that. We didn't say that. Don't put words in our mouth.
Right.
Man,
I don't judge books by their cover.
As liars.
Exactly.
OGK Network says most bad boys know that most women are vanity driven, so they keep pushing your vanity until you give in.
Okay,
what the fuck does that mean?
Thing, though.
Oh my God.
We just told you about that most women thing. What exactly does that mean? That most women are vanity.
Go ahead, Solo.
Honestly, that's just society for me. Like, that's what you portray. Like, a lot of people want to be like the rappers and things like that because they have the bad bitches that they can upkeep. As we had this conversation before, they stay in their lane, they can upkeep certain bitches, and the vanity is how they upkeep these bitches. It has nothing to do with regular people or a 9-to-5 thing unless they're idolizing these people and they want to act like them. Because trust, I know a lot of niggas that be scamming their asses off just to get a bitch a bag
that they can't afford,
nails done to say like, yeah, my bitch is bad, and get the bitches that's attracted to the shit. But they won't have no families with that bitch. They won't bring her home to their mother. They won't do none of that shit, but they'll fuck her in the back of the car or the rental. Oh yeah, they'll do that. They'll fly her for $81 to Miami. Yeah, they'll do that.
And all women are not vain. Vanessa and I had this conversation earlier, and I was, telling her about like my mom. My mom always told me my whole life, never lean on your looks. Looks will fade. Intellect never will.
Yep. I tell my daughter all the time, them pretty eyes only gonna get you but so far.
And I'm
so do not rely on them.
And your mind will get you farther.
And I'm still badass.
Yes. Update daily breaking news also says
Bebe's kids.
What? What was the quote on Bebe's kids?
Beauty is skin. Ugly is to the bone. That's my shit too.
I remember that.
I forgot about that.
Yes, I forgot about that shit.
Me too.
Ugly is to the Oh, facts.
Oh.
Let me read a couple comments before I get to a couple of the questions that I have. Update Daily Breaking News says, sorry, get out the shadow water. Go deep into the mind of a man, Black, quote unquote, Hebrew. Men are so deep. We gonna
We
get to you
are
later.
not coming at men, dude. He came at us. See,
So
this
we
where the angry
responded.
black
Exactly
woman
what
come
somebody
at.
said.
This is exactly where the angry black woman thing come in, because we was trying to be nice.
Yes,
And last time
HB2.
he had some booty saying, because he seemed really highly aggravated by this conversation we having
Hold on,
about.
hold on. Shout out to HB2, and he says, "This is not the place for scriptures, my good brother."
Thank you. Say it again. Don't nobody
Because we
want
didn't
to
do anything.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Muhammad X Shakur says, plus, there's obviously nothing wrong with wanting love and seeking it. The issue is not being smart when it comes to seeking it. Okay, that's
How can you be
understandable.
smart with love? You really
Hello.
can't be smart. But love makes you stupid and do stupid things. That's the point of being in love. I don't
Well,
get
Thank you.
the
I get
ending
where
of
he's
it.
coming. I get where he's coming from,
I
because
saw
I
that
guess he's
comment.
not
That's
saying
not
being
true.
dumb, but I guess it's more so of being a thinker more. That's what I'm taking from this.
I
Because
don't
it's
want to
not
think when I'm in love. That's the whole point of being in love. You don't think, you just do.
Yes.
just with the
That's a
wind.
lie. Them
Love
niggas
is
I
fuck
don't
Why
with
is
know.
that
that a
thug
lie?
life tattoo.
It
No,
says
that's a
so.
I
lie.
agree.
Fuck with had a thug life tattoo on him. But I ain't
OGK
gonna
is
hold you. I
correct.
probably would have fucked with Tupac back in the day. No,
No,
that's a
I would have fucked
lie.
with you back
That's
then.
a lie.
I feel like
They,
OGK Network knows who you are. I feel like
He
that
Oh
about
sure
you.
shit.
do because of his comment.
But I
nah,
agree.
I
I
would
agree
have
with
fucked with
Beauty.
Tupac back in the day if I was old enough. I probably would have been on Tupac with a thug life across his chest. Probably would have did that. But no.
I agree with Beauty. Love is an emotion, you know. And if
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, have to like, oh, what's he doing? Well, I'm examining everything he said. No, it's love. I
Mm-hmm.
want to surrender to that.
I just want to enjoy the roller coaster,
Yes.
dude.
Be
I
like
don't want to
like
be.
picking.
You
Men don't
shouldn't.
realize when women think like what he's asking, that's when we start getting in trouble. When we start thinking too deep into shit. Oh,
That's what
this
we
nigga
be
picked
Mm-hmm.
up.
at.
This nigga picked up his phone. He was picking up his phone on 2 rings before. Now he picked up his phone on 4 rings. What the fuck
Right.
is you doing between the one and the four?
When we start thinking, that's
Mm-hmm.
what we lead as. You don't really want us to
Hello.
think.
Yep.
When
I'm
we
Nigga
telling
said
start
you.
thinking, we
you
are
don't even eat
halfway
corn.
out
So
the
who the fuck
door.
got you eating corn, nigga?
If we
Never
start,
seen you eat
we
corn before. Now you a
right.
corn ass nigga. Where the corn came from?
if
Like,
we
please tell me.
start
Exactly.
thinking, we are halfway out the door.
Yes.
Yep.
Shout out to Samantha Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha Hayes says sometimes men, aka boys, put on a good show. We might not see it right then, but we find out the story changes. And yes,
Yep.
there's some women that lie too, but men can be good liars. Absolutely. Shout out to also Brooklyn Honcho on the check-in. Brooklyn Honcho was here. He said, I'm the Honcho, period. Salute to you, Brooklyn Honcho. Great
Hey,
supporter.
Brooklyn.
Yes. Update Daily Breaking News says the scriptures described us as gold and women as
And that's just
ruby,
that.
as more
Period.
precious. Okay.
I
Okay,
like
that's
that.
all. That's cool
My
and stuff, but
brother,
we talking about telling the truth.
Right. He said,
take your doctoring ass somewhere else. Don't
HB2N says,
nobody want to hear that shit.
HB2N says, I've read the Bible back to forward. It's clear you fellowship with your brother, not women, respectively. Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah,
Y'all
I
want
wanted to get
establishing
into
script?
some truths. Let's get into some truths. So, I want to know, what's a
Gotta
necessary
go.
truth
Stay on my
that,
business.
no. Let's get into some things. No, what's a necessary truth that you need from a person after first meeting with them or first speaking with them?
Are you married?
Yep. Do you have any kids? No, not are you married. Do you have any bitch in your life right now that I'm gonna have to fight because she think you in a relationship with
That
them?
part.
Oh, Lord.
That you gotta break it down nowadays because they'll be
That
like, "No,
part.
I'm not married. We
That part.
separated because they ain't seen that bitch in 3 days."
Okay.
No,
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 that don't count. Right. Solo. Any
That's
truth
it.
that you
That's
need
it right
that
there.
exactly. That's all. Do you have
That's
any
really
kids? Where's
honestly
your
it.
baby
That's
mamas
one.
at?
Good point, Beauty.
so
I
kids,
need to know.
spouses. Mm-hmm.
I need to know the circle that you're in, so I know if I fucked any of the homies. Cause I'd be damned you try to call me a homie hopper
Oh,
of some
shit.
sort.
Right. I don't want to be fucking you and I've already dealt with your friend.
Oh, my
I
God.
don't have shit to do
What?
with
It's
that.
too small. No, real shit. The world's
Yeah,
too
the world is
small,
too small.
and
I don't,
it's
if I
nothing
fuck,
worse. Like I really, I dated somebody for a year, and he really told me the reason he would not ask me the girlfriend question or the boyfriend thing, like, is because of the fact he couldn't get over the fact that I told him I fucked his man. Mind you, I dated him when I was 21, and I fucked his man when I was 16 years old. And I was honest and told him, and I said, I would never have
Years
somebody have a
ago.
one up on you. So I'm going to tell you 100%. Yeah, I didn't know that was your friend. I did something with him in the past. It only happened once. That was it. I just want you to know that's it. But if that's what you hold on to, and he told me, he's like, I couldn't make you my girlfriend because that's all I kept thinking about.
But
I was
that
like,
was
so
a
wait,
lifetime ago.
It
16.
does not matter.
you
Men,
was
but
taking me on dates and shit, but you couldn't let that go. You was
Yeah.
fucking me from the back, but you couldn't let that go.
Mm.
Wow.
Oh,
Solo, if you can get some headphones really, really quickly, if you can plug them in during the show. You have any headphones with you?
I got my AirPods.
Can you connect them to your
AirPods.
live? No, your AirPods
It
are
is
perfect.
connected.
It is?
No, it's
Oh,
connected.
wow. Okay. No
Maybe
worries.
trash ass
All right,
service. Girl, I live in
yeah, because it's echoing.
Brownsville. The service out here dirty.
Nah, it's all good. Beauty, you had something that you wanted to say really quickly? I'm sorry, I
I
think I
forgot.
but no worries. But we were talking about telling the actual truth. So you said that you wanted to make sure that you're not fucking somebody's friend. Beauty,
Oh,
you said
that's
you
what
wanted to
it
make sure
is.
if you had any kids. And yes.
Um, really, Solo? I don't give a fuck. If I fucked you, I would never tell nobody. I would let you know. Look, I'm not. No, the world is way. Georgia is way too damn small. You know how many people I fucked that know my baby daddy,
Right. Okay.
and I done told
So
my
I
baby daddy
wouldn't.
like, oh, I fucked with such and such such, and now he holding a grudge, and I'm like, nigga, we got a whole kid together. We wasn't even dating. I didn't even like
Okay.
you.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you.
But see, I would never want to be in a place where like his friend tells him, and me and him are somewhere else get into it. Like if I'm just fucking you, I don't care. I'm not gonna tell you I fucked you, man. That's your business. You'll find out if you find out. It is what it is. You ain't my nigga. But if you somebody I'm really invested in and I'm going on dates with, and I like you, I feel like I need to be honest with you to that point to tell you the truth because I don't want you out here feeling like I lied to you or omitted information or I disrespected you. Because I already know it's bros over hoes. I know that. But if you
Not
introduce
all
me
the
to your
time.
kids
Pussy
and
have
your
turned niggas.
girlfriend, everything like
Yes.
that,
Talk about it, Vanessa.
I just want to be
Pussy has
respectful of
turned.
that.
Pussy will turn niggas against each other. The right pussy.
Sure
Oh
will,
yeah.
because I'm a
Oh, these
crew lover,
niggas.
and I've had plenty of homeboys just sit there talking about this person, that person. I'm just looking at them like, can I do what I do and leave, please?
But my thing is this: for me, I need you to be honest about where you stay. Because for me, where you stay at tells me everything.
Yes.
It tells me how you're living,
So
what type
homeless?
of standard you have. Then you're not fucking with me.
Right. Good point.
Nothing against you guys who are homeless out there. But if you're homeless, you are not fucking with me.
I can't join you. Like, good luck with your life.
We will not be in a cardboard box together.
Nope.
Absolutely not. No, I'm not that kind of chick. I'm not that ride or die chick.
No.
Absolutely not. No, not that.
I'm a ride or die chick, but if you homeless, you can't come to my house. Like, this will not be a
Where
regular
are we
thing.
riding to if you're homeless?
Right. Like,
You can come to my house, you can chill, and then you go to wherever you want to call home that night.
No, I'm like Vanessa.
No.
I'm not riding out with that. Like, good luck to you, though.
I
And
had-
wish you well. I really do wish you well.
I
have
remember.
questions now.
Okay.
I wonder where we're going.
Hold on. Solo said, what if he homeless? That's a
I
good
get
question.
off.
Yes.
Can you pick me up later?
No, I went on 2 dates. I can't even say really dated. I went on 2 dates with a homeless dude. And I didn't know he was homeless until I seen him with other homeless people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Franchise Catering. He says couch surfers need love too. Yes, they do. Not from me. This is when I was working at Chelsea.
I mean,
Piers.
don't get me
in the
wrong.
city.
I've been in an instance where like I slept on the couch.
I'm not asking no damn man what his credit score is. Don't do that. Don't do us like that. We should
I'm
not
not
be
gonna
asking
do
that.
it.
Don't do that.
No, I'm
Yeah,
I
not
don't need to
asking
know
that
your
until
credit
we
score.
get.
We're not married. We're not getting married. I don't
Right.
need to know
I'm
that.
not doing that till we move in because that's when I need to know what your credit score is if we need to get a fucking apartment. I'm
Oh,
asking
gee,
those
what is
questions.
going on with you tonight? You're being really aggressive.
Oh,
It's
GK
the lack
Network
of
says,
vagina for me.
ladies.
That's what I think it
He
is.
says, ladies, if your nigga fucked one of your friends years ago, would you still date him and still be cool with that friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I pass
bother
dick
me.
to my friends. What you mean? Ain't no fun.
Exactly.
Bitch, the dick was
I didn't
good.
call
I
one
ain't
of
trying to marry
I didn't call one of my
You
homegirls
still
like,
get it.
hey, you need to try him.
Ow.
I done had a nigga come to my crib, and I was like,
Samantha
"Yo,
Hayes
my
says no
friend
homeless
Chad
guy for
broke up
me.
with her nigga. Like, you can't fuck me unless you eat my friend pussy. Or you fucking my friend." He's like, "Wait, what? Is this a test?" I'm like, "Nah, nigga, I'm being serious. Like, you
And
say you with
see,
the shit.
that's the thing.
I'm telling you right now, I'm with the shit.
What you
But
gotta
my
do.
friend is with the shits also. Now, me and her ain't interact, but you can go do what you do." And it was like tag. I was having fun at the time. Me and her ain't friends no more. But I'm just saying, like,
But
I was like,
see,
I
that's
did
the thing.
tag. I'm in.
But
Bitch
see, that's the
in.
thing. Females could tolerate that
Like,
kind of shit. It's dudes, I feel
yes,
like they
sir.
can't stomach it. It's dudes who their mind just go off, and it's just they can't tolerate those things.
It's that
Samantha,
macho thing.
right? And then Samantha Hayes says, "LOL, no homeless guy for me."
Ow.
Oh my god! And so my next question is: you don't have to tell what it is, but what is an example of something that not necessarily you or your partner should take to the grave?
Oh.
An example. It doesn't have to be actual, obviously, because you're taking it to the grave. But what's an example of something that needs to be taken to the grave?
Oh, I got a good example of what
Yes.
should be taken to the grave.
Yes.
So I have a friend, he suspected that their last baby wasn't his. So he secretly got a DNA test done.
Mm.
And he got the results. And turns out he was right, but he never said another word about it. So I asked him why. He said, because when I got home that night, that baby was the first person that ran to the door and had his arms up like, "Pick me up, daddy. I miss you. I love you." And he said, "I couldn't do it." And to this day, he has not said a word. He's taking it to
That's
his
something.
grave.
Wow.
Now that's what you call love.
I think that's the only thing for me. I agree with I don't have one. I think that would be the only.
That's
Right?
hard.
That's a
I
hard
feel like
one.
that would be the only thing that I would probably take to the grave. I don't have anything because I believe that the longer you hold in that lie, the deeper, the more guilt when it comes out is going to be like Pandora's box.
Catastrophic.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you should just rip the band-aid off and call it a day. But I've always been like that. Like, especially if I like, even when I was a kid, when I felt like I was about to get in trouble, shit, I just partied my ass off before I got home because I knew I was gonna get in trouble.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna get it anyway.
yeah, and I ain't lied about it. Like, I knew you was gonna be my ass. I knew the street lights was on before I came, so I partied like 10 more minutes, and then I came home.
Shout out to HB2N. HB2N says, wait, oh, it just left. No, it was Brooklyn Honcho. It's some. He said, salute to that man. He's a great person. Yes, that man is a great person. Yes.
He is.
HB2N says, that's what you call a sucker.
Damn.
Damn. And Franchise Catering says, that nigga
That
a
is not
simp
nice.
guy.
Wait, what about the baby? If
He said he's a great sucker slash.
Nobody.
said-
So we know
about the
y'all
baby.
gonna just leave that baby all the
He
way
said he's a
outside.
great sucker slash tip, but he's great.
Don't nobody care about the kid in his relationship with the child?
Like, what?
Okay, this is the Ranchers Union. They don't give a fuck, okay?
Wow.
Obviously.
He did get a test and found out.
So y'all just gonna fuck off on a whole ass baby.
He said LGK Network says that's why niggas should get a DNA test when the baby is born.
I wish I would get pregnant. I wish I would get pregnant and let that man ask for a DNA test. My baby dad did that. You wanna know what I did? I disappeared on his ass and told him I got an abortion. And then he seen me like 3 months later with my belly, and he was like, "Really? I thought you got an abortion." I did. Mind your business.
Okay.
Get away from me. I don't know you.
Right.
This ain't your child.
She done
That
put
baby
another
got a
girl on the
daddy and ate
IRT
him.
movement.
Oh my god. I've known niggas to
Damn.
secretly swab their baby though. I've known niggas to secretly swab
That's what
their
this
baby
guy
though.
did. Yep.
Yeah.
My baby dad's family secretly swabbed my daughter.
Oh, he
I
did.
told my baby mother, like,
No, not my baby father. His family.
He's HB2N says that baby better learn how to feed itself.
Wait
if
a
I
minute.
can't get a DNA test.
Wait.
We have to stop. This is too much now.
Vanessa,
What?
Vanessa, beauty. Run that back again because everybody missed it.
Oh yeah, honey. My baby father's siblings called themselves swabbing my daughter when she was younger.
Oh,
Oh
you
wow.
beat they ass.
Oh, I attempted to. I was on the stairs. I tried to jump down the stairs like I was fucking Spider-Man.
Out
But
of fucking order.
no,
Out of
what
order.
I did was I went and found the little thing that said that I swapped it myself again and went and got the DNA test. And when it came back, I bought cute little picture frames and I laminated it. But and I gave one out and that was it because my mama was like, "Don't be doing that ignorant shit." Nah, they want to swap my baby. Let me give you
That's
a
right.
plaque,
Let
bitch, so you
everybody get
know.
one. Right. Everybody get
Yeah,
one.
because at the time it's like I'm running away from y'all. So why would you think I would want like what in your mind would make you think I
Right.
want to I want to get this man have this man baby? I don't even like y'all. Y'all
Oh
like
my
at
God.
all.
Like
OGK Network says that baby better get a job and leave me alone.
Oh my
Yo, y'all
God.
have to stop.
Y'all is stop.
I hope
Look,
y'all ain't
everybody
got
on
no damn
punishment
I'm
kids.
about
done.
talking about the
I'm done.
baby.
I'm done about the baby. Let's leave the
No
baby
more talking
alone,
about the
please.
baby.
Let's
Okay,
leave the baby alone.
last one. Mills Lane, shout out to him. He's a great supporter. I walked in on secret swabs. Salute to the Smile 69 Network show hosts in the chat.
Like y'all don't lock no damn doors.
Oh my God. No, I wanted to say, I think the thing that you should be taking to the grave is if you've murdered somebody.
Oh yeah, never tell.
If
You're going
you've
to jail.
taken somebody's life, because there's
I
a
didn't know
lot
that
of
was an
dudes,
option.
because
You
there's
could
dudes.
tell me, just don't tell me who.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know who. I don't want to know that you did it. There's niggas who do shit in the streets. Even if you rob somebody and you got away with it, I don't want to know about the shit either. Like for me, there's
Yeah.
niggas who do shit in the streets and they don't tell they don't tell their homeboys. They'll tell
That's how they
their
stay out of jail.
home guys or whatever. But they love pillow talk. The shit that they're
Don't
not
you
gonna
tell
say to
me
their
that shit.
niggas, they love to lay up in bed and tell they bitch about. No, don't do that.
I think my grandmother killed one of her husbands. And
I ain't hear that. I ain't
Okay.
hear that.
well, no,
I
she's
heard it.
already she passed
You mean a
years
sweet
ago.
potato
There's
pie?
nothing they can do about it.
Solo,
They
you
do
said the
about
sweet
it.
potato pie.
But one
Or
of
the
them,
collard greens.
like one of them,
Old
I
people
like
always
yeah.
making food that'll kill
I
you.
my sisters and we have always had questions.
Well, that's why I tell you, I check on my stepfather all the time just to
Yeah.
make sure he's okay because I feel like my mom would do it.
Yeah.
That poor man.
Mind you, I never asked my grandmother. I never asked her because I didn't want to know.
Logic says, "Damn queen, that was random."
Mind your damn business.
I mean, I've really never heard my mom's mother's mother talk about that grandfather. Like
See?
every time I bring him up, she'd be like, "I'm glad he dead and he's supposed to be dead. He gone."
Oh shit.
And I just be like, "Well, is anybody gonna tell me how he died?"
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to tell me how. They just keep saying he dead. He was mean. He was mean, and now he dead.
And
And
that's
I'm
it.
like, I need to know more. Where are the pictures of this man? Like, I do not know nothing about my grandfather on my mother's side.
They just erased him out.
Beauty.
Logic said, "How he do it?"
Yeah, he don't exist.
Someone tell you stay in a child's place. You I'm 40 years old. Stay in
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, yep.
child's place.
That's what my grandmother said.
You might want to not like ask questions because
Yep.
the only reason I think she did is because she had detailed stories about each of her husbands. But whenever like I would ask about that one, she got real vague and then like went trailing off with something that didn't have nothing to do with it. And that's how me and my sister learned not to ask because we finally said, wait, girl, she don't say nothing. Like, and then we were like, well, I'm not saying shit either then.
Yeah, if you don't know nothing, I don't know nothing, honey.
Yeah, and I'm only talking about it now because she's dead and there's nothing they can do about it.
Shout out to HB2 and he says niggas be telling all my murders to their bitches. Yeah. Pillow talking some motherfucker.
Yes,
HB2 and also says that's how old school black men were. They weren't murdered. They weren't murdered. Their death was just mysterious as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, all of a sudden
it was just a mystery. Your great uncle Bobby died, but we don't know how. It was just a mystery.
Yep.
God just called him home. It was just his time.
Yeah,
that's how I know. Exactly, that's how I know. My family
he was fucking with that lady down the road, and her husband came home one day.
Yeah,
caught that ass. That's what happened.
Yeah, franchise catering says pillow talk is a simp nigga secret weapon. Not just simp niggas. There's actually real niggas who pillow talk too. Don't get it twisted. There's niggas out here in these streets that put in work and they will lay up with a bitch and
Yes,
open up
they
their
will.
mouth. So
Babe, I
yes.
just got, babe, we robbed this nigga today, and I was telling this nigga, like, bruh, what the fuck you do that for? And this nigga don't even know how to do it.
Right.
And I just be sitting there like,
My
damn, I'm
bad.
friends with
See,
both of
niggas
y'all.
calling now.
Right.
My bad,
Exactly.
y'all. This is a simp
I just
ass
wanted
nigga
to
calling me right now.
look at that bullshit.
But then,
Now I wanted to ask you ladies, because me and Priscilla talked about this earlier, because men always want females to tell the truth. Shout out to Franchise Catering. He also says they whacked your grandfather. That's crazy.
Because he was fucking with that cocaine.
they probably is. We from Chicago. I wouldn't put it past them. He probably buried in my granny's backyard. That's why they put the cement down out of nowhere.
Oh shit. There you go. So yes. So we were talking about this earlier, how men always want women to be truthful and how women always have to answer this question. So men always ask, how many partners have you had? And now I want to ask the panel,
Ooh.
have you, yeah, men always ask, how many partners have you ever had? So have you ever been asked this question and what has been your response? And if you haven't been asked, all right, go ahead, Beauty.
I've been asked this question since I was in high school, honey. And you wanna know what I say?
What happened?
1,000. Stop worrying about my vagina before you was in it. What did you worry about my vagina for? How many bitches you done stuck your vagina and you stuck your Peter Whacker in, honey? Don't worry about they ghosts. They is gone. That is the ghost of Christmas past.
Yes.
Stop bringing up the past unless you want your feelings hurt. I'm not sitting here counting my dicks. The fuck you count your pussies?
Right.
But Vanessa,
That's so
That's the whole
stupid.
answer, though. Like, that's the whole answer that you
was
give?
two parts.
Yeah, that's the whole motherfucking answer. The whole answer.
Yes,
Every
Beauty.
time.
Vanessa.
Thank you. Hold on. Thank you so much, Beauty. We know you gotta go. I appreciate you sitting there with us today.
Mwah.
And thank you for giving us the real. Yes, that's gonna be my new answer. 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Oh, let's do the picture before I get off, woman.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3. All right, I got it.
I like that pose, Priscilla. Get it, mama.
I
like,
Bye, love you guys.
Love you too. All right. But yes, let's get to it. Have you ladies ever been asked that question? And if so, what has been your response?
Everybody I have ever dated has asked that question.
Oh my God.
So I just give them a magical number because you want a magical answer to this number because you like to think you're the first.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
It is the
I be
stupidest
sitting
shit
here
ever,
like-
but you know what? To move this along, right? Because that's just my goal. Like, let's move this shit along.
Mhm.
I'm going to give you the magical answer that you want. You know I'm not a virgin.
Facts.
So
Let's say 3.
no matter what number I give you, like, you're still going to feel away because you weren't the first one.
Yes.
So
Facts. So it doesn't really matter what I say.
it doesn't matter what
That
you
part.
say. So that's how come I just blurt out a number. And it's always the same number. And it's been the same number since
Out
the
of
beginning of time.
curiosity, what's the number?
5. It's a nice
Now-
round
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. You can count on 5 fingers.
It sounds like I have experience, but I'm still a lady.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a number that makes them comfortable. So that we can move this the fuck along.
If a nigga believe that
Like,
shit,
how many?
that you grown, you
It
have
doesn't
5
matter
sexual
that they
partners.
believe it. Solo. It doesn't matter that they believe it. They just want a number that makes them feel comfortable. Again, like I said, the goal
tell the
is
truth.
for me to move this shit along. Because
Like, let's get past this. This part is not
let's just-
important.
like, I don't have time. And if you stay stuck there, we're not going to make it anyway. Like, so whatever.
I don't know why they ask, because it's not like it's gonna stop them from fucking you.
It
That's the
isn't.
part I don't be understanding. Why you want to ask as if that's gonna stop you from putting your dick in his vagina?
Like,
If
that
you're
has
still gonna try to
yeah.
fuck this pussy. Like, what are you talking about?
So, Solo, have you ever been asked that question? And if so, what has been your response?
I tell the truth, because ever since I did start fucking, I kept the number down.
Facts. And
But
I
the
just
truth
keep
of the
it
matter
simple.
is, though, the number count for me is because, all right, so my background with that, my grandfather, my abuelo, like, he died from HIV complications. So I've been paranoid of, like, all sexual diseases and things like that since I was young. So from the minute I started having sex to the minute I started fucking raw, I was figuring out who, what, where, when, and how. We used to have all these dates written down because I wasn't gonna get caught out in these streets being stupid.
Yeah.
Hell to the no.
Yep.
So I'll tell you the truth, and I'll tell you, I hope it ain't your man's in that list, but yeah, that's me, and I'm real, and this is what I like and what I don't like, and it is what it is. You're either gonna respect it or you're not. Now my problem is if you flip that, because my daddy told me if a nigga give you a number, multiply that shit by 4, add 12 on it.
Oh yeah,
and maybe you'll come close to the range.
I heard the same. I was told.
Oh yeah, OGK in the network. He's saying shout out to Sean P. Sean P says niggas worried about the body count, but can barely last one round.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Yes.
Come through. Please come through. Damn. OGK Network says if a woman tells you how many, multiply that by 4. So he also says, so Beauty really got 4,000. No, she doesn't.
No, listen.
That means it's none of your goddamn business.
From now on, we have all had 1,000.
That's what I'm saying. From now on, I'm saying 1,000. I'm just leaving it there. Shout out to Franchise Catering. He's
franchise like riding dick. I'm gonna sound crazy. I said I had 1,000 dicks. Now
I don't like riding dick either. Yeah. Franchise Catering says I ain't asked that shit since I was 19. I agree with that. Grown men don't ask questions like that.
Thank you, Franchise.
People who are grown do not ask those kind of fucking questions. People who are grown do something different. Samantha Hayes says, good answer. Yes, shout out to you, Samantha Hayes. She also says, I have always been asked that question. LOL. I have always been honest about my number. LOL.
Exactly.
All right, well, respect to you.
Good for you.
The question you need to ask me is, when the last time you went to get a pap smear? When the last time you been tested? If you give me that question, you know how wet my pussy gonna get. Like, oh, this nigga.
Right. Like, it don't matter how many times somebody had sex. Right. You got bitches who haven't had sex a lot, but they don't use condoms and they don't go to the doctor. So then what that is?
Thank you.
So that's something different. HB21 says, I just hate when they introduce me to niggas they used to fuck. Like I don't have me buying weed from some nigga used to smash. The fuck. Okay, fair enough.
Free.
I like that.
You know what? I got this connection. Mind your business and let me resource this.
Solo, what if he doesn't care about free weed? What if he just doesn't want to be in an uncomfortable situation?
You know what?
Then you know what he needs to do? Move the fuck out the tri-state. In this world of social media and everything else like that, you're gonna run across somebody that fucks somebody that you fucking with.
No,
that's that 6-degree separation bullshit.
No, I have to shout
out to Redemption Song
because I didn't think about it from that perspective, and you're right. Feel what you feel, bro.
But feel it quietly. Don't bring that bullshit to me. Don't verbally express that bullshit. Write in your diary and leave me alone.
Oh my God. Oh man. My main thing was this though. He says Solo got a watch list. Oh, sorry, I'm on a hit list. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I do not have a hit list.
He said, OGK Network says, I'm not asking a woman on the first date, when was the last time you saw your OBGYN? But y'all niggas be trying to fuck on the first date though. Like that don't make sense. No,
I mean, like if we get to the point where we're gonna have those sexual conversations, we need to have that topic matter. Because I guarantee you this, if I feel like you haven't, you gonna go.
But I agree with
you. Gotta go.
I agree with both of you. And Vanessa, you're right. You're trying to fuck on the first date, but you don't want to know when I was tested last.
That don't make sense. Like,
I know the exact date I was tested last.
Facts.
Like,
and Logic says, Solo, are you married?
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm not married.
Not yet.
I'm too real for these niggas out here. Period.
Not yet. Period. Not yet. HB2N says, HB2 says, don't be complaining about my Reggie weed then. I'm on a bunch.
Oh shit.
Baby, I you designer. But you want to be worried about the last nigga.
No. Now I have to say salute to you, HB2N. I myself is not opposed to Reggie weed. I have respect for Reggie. If I could still smoke, I would be smoking Reggie. I do not discriminate against weed. I don't.
Yes.
I don't discriminate. Smoke weed. I just know Reggie Bush used to play on the jet.
I have not smoked weed in months. I can't smoke weed, but I respect people who do.
Yes. I don't smoke either, but respect to you that do. I love the way it smells though. I can't wait for them to come up with a candle.
Oh yes, I need that in my life. But my main thing I wanted to
a weed candle in my house. Oh my God.
I can't wait to get a weed candle. You kidding me?
Me too. Go ahead, Vanessa.
Yes. OGK Network says you can ask a woman about going to the doctor, yet asking about his credit score is a problem. Really?
No. it's the different incentives. Like if I'm asking about your credit score, I'm thinking about building with you. I'm thinking about moving in with you. I'm thinking about building a lifestyle with you. If I want the dick, I want the dick. I don't gotta talk to you after I get the dick. I can go about my merry fucking business. But if you give me some shit after I get the dick, oh, you ain't gonna see another fucking day.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's all about what's important at the moment. See,
Right.
if we're getting a house, or like you said, getting an apartment together, or getting a vehicle together, then yes, asking about your credit score would be relevant at that moment. If we're about to have unprotected sex together, then yes, STD screening information would be important at that moment. It's about what you're about to get into.
And I'm sorry, Vanessa. Go ahead, finish.
No, I was reading the next comment, so go ahead.
Like asking someone about their credit score when you're just dating. Like, I need everybody to understand what's tacky and what isn't. And tacky is presentation. I'm not going to ask that man his credit score unless we have said we are going to be a couple. We are going to make a life. I want to be your husband. Well, then he needs to know about my credit score. I need to know about his. What is your debt? Because knowing somebody's credit score is only one half of it.
Yes.
You can still have a pretty good credit score, but your debt could be a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be a lot. It means you're handling that debt, but it could be a lot, which is essential if you get sick or die.
Right. And if you guys decide to merge together in a marriage, that would be another responsibility of the other individual.
Because his debt becomes your debt and vice versa.
Exactly.
So on a date 3, 4, 5, and even like, I'm not asking that because it's just tacky.
Yeah, a lot of females are promoting that now. Or find out what that dude's credit score is. I'm not really focused on that. A dude's credit score is irrelevant until I know what place he has in my life.
But here's something I discovered about that. They're promoting asking a man his credit score, but you have zero follow-up question after that. So you look like a fucking chicken head.
Yeah.
If you don't have a follow-up question to what is your credit score, you've got useless information. Okay, bitch, now what?
Yeah. And I feel like if you're asking a man about his credit score, that means your credit score is not good. If you have to look at somebody else's wallet or look at what's in their pockets,
I'm sorry,
that means you don't really have anything in your pocket.
Called me.
I just think it's tacky,
not the credit score,
period,
but the money just called.
Because there are some things you just should not ask. You know when there is the time to ask particular questions.
Yes.
And somebody's credit score is not your fucking business at a certain point.
Absolutely. Shout out to Redemption Song 76 that says false equivalence. And she also said true. So I agree with both of those things. Samantha Hayes says, I used to date people. I'm not worried about a damn. Go ahead. I used to date people. I'm not worried about a damn credit score unless you're my husband. I don't care. LOL. I agree with that. Unless you're my husband, a credit score is not necessarily important. But if I'm just going on a date with you, that's not an important part to the date. Like we haven't solidified what we're doing. We haven't solidified where we're going or what we're going to be necessarily yet.
Right.
So it's different.
Also, somebody's credit score doesn't mean that they won't be a good partner for you. We're all, listen, this is COVID. We're all trying to work out what this whole credit score thing is going to be at the end of the day right now. Like right now, we don't know. So if somebody's credit score may not be like, optimal, as long as it's not going to have us sleeping across the street in the park on a cardboard box over a vent, like, all right.
Shout out to OGK Network. He says, well, ladies, I'm asking for your credit score because being financial responsible is just as important as your health on a first date. He also says, Smilez, my score is 759. I ask because my credit is good, not bad. Okay.
All right, good for you.
That's a fairly good misconception for me. I've always noticed that when people are concerned about other people's financial state, that's because they're not doing that good financially themselves. So you may be an exception to that, but for me, I feel like if people's credit score is good and people do have money in their pockets, they're not really worried about what the next person has.
And I disagree with you that like on a first date, that's not first date conversation, because for a woman, we don't even know if we really like you like that after a first date.
We got to figure out who you are going to be to us.
Yeah, we've enjoyed the date and it's a great date and I had a good time and the food was good and the vibe was right. but I still don't know if I want to go forward with you yet.
Yes. And shout out to Logic. He just says everyone with over a 700 credit score, send V a cash app right now. Yes. And I'll split it with Lucinda. That's what I'm talking about. Over a $700 credit score, send that cash app. And yes, it's going to be split with Lucinda. Yes. There we go. Let's get it. But no, I really wanted to talk about truth tonight because I really do believe that being truthful is extremely important, and it's also very, very difficult. Like even with the conversations that we've had earlier today, like I feel like being truthful is something that's extremely necessary, and as a child it's something that I had to grow out of, because for me when I was little I was a avid liar. Like I would lie about everything because I was always doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing anyway. And it was honestly always related to parties. I was a huge person who used to love going to parties. I used to love to dance. So I used to always love going to parties. I used to be in Harlem and I used to be telling my mom, I'm on New Lots, like lying my ass off when I'm like 2 boroughs away from where I'm supposed to be.
Wow.
And
then not even in the same borough.
Not even in the same borough. And I would pull up to my house late as hell and my dad would be outside waiting for me. Yes. My dad doesn't even live in East New York, but he would drive to East New York just to wait for me to come home.
So wait for you to come home. I never lied because with my mom, I always knew that if I told the truth, that she would treat me fairly.
Oh, we have Mr. Steph in the room. This is Steph from the Morning Rep for Sunday.
Hi, Steph.
What's going on?
How you doing, baby?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Oh, we got to get into your business.
Yes. Get in his business.
We got to get in your business. Have you ever been asked how many partners do you have?
Nah, I don't think y'all care about that.
Nice.
No, we care.
Y'all do?
Steph, we care. We just don't ask that question.
I think the last time I was asked, the answer was still 5. That's how long ago. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's my number. There you go.
So you said you was in the comments. You said the last time you asked somebody that, you said you were like 19 or something like that.
Yeah.
So why did you stop? What was the reason that you stopped asking asking that question to females?
As I got older, it started to feel, it felt more juvenile and it felt a little insecure. And I was just like, why do I care about this?
Why does it matter? Right.
Because it is.
I think when it is. Once you get a little bit older, you know, get a little what's the word? Some hair on your nuts.
Yes.
You start really giving a damn about the little shit like that.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Now, what's an example of a truth that you think that a female should take to the grave, or dude, it doesn't matter? What's an example of something that you think somebody should take to the grave? It don't have to be you. It don't have to be factual, but something that you think that somebody should not be talking about. Something that they like, yo, you should have took that to the grave, man. Like I didn't need to know that.
Vanessa, he started laughing immediately.
Hey, I don't know. It's like, okay, it depends. Like, again, it don't matter how many people you fuck. It really just depends on who you be fucking, right?
Oh.
Because if you happen to fuck my best friend or relative, that's gonna bother somebody a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you don't want to know.
Be able to deal with that. You know, if y'all come to family function and y'all both done hit it, it might do something to you. I don't care how mature you is.
Oh man.
You know what, Steph? I didn't think about that. You're right. I wouldn't want to be at a family function with somebody I'm dating and then I find out I fucked your uncle. Like, oh God.
Ooh.
But what do you?
And you got that old nigga dick. You know that old nigga came and put it down.
Yeah, I got a question though.
You know that old nigga came and put that shit down. So you definitely feel some type.
But he mature enough. He mature enough to be quiet though.
I just
he know
just cause. But I got a question. What if you've been seeing this woman for a while, right? Like a couple of months, and then you bring her, because men don't usually just bring the first time, you know, you're dating somebody to a family function. You vet women very clearly before you drag them out. Mm-hmm. What if you've been dating her for like, let's say 3 months, and now it's Thanksgiving and you bring her and you find out? Now what?
You find out on Thanksgiving. See, I thought you were gonna say something smaller, like a birthday party.
No.
You think Thanksgiving? See, that's a deal break on Thanksgiving. You can't even enjoy your meal. You
can't. But listen, I think Thanksgiving,
macaroni and cheese all fucked up, collard greens all messed up.
Enjoy the potato salad or nothing.
You don't even want a plate to go.
You don't. I think Thanksgiving because
the fact that it's her first Thanksgiving with y'all. The fact that it's her first Thanksgiving with y'all, she probably bought the potato salad.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't, Steph. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Can I tell you why?
Why?
I'll tell you why. No woman in her right mind brings the potato salad to a man's family because there's always that woman in the family that makes the potato salad. So you might as well take your little shit and take it back home because don't nobody want
it. And let me tell you, see, that sounds like years of experience and wisdom that these young girls don't know. So they gonna take a few L's.
Don't do it.
Well, see, for me, I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing the potato salad.
No,
I really don't. Like,
no,
that's a light thing to me. Like, that's a light. That's a light
move.
The one thing everybody
that's a light dish.
That's a rookie move.
The one thing everybody gonna ask: Who made the potato salad?
Who made the potato salad?
You gonna hear that question 13 times. I don't even eat potato salad, but I'm just telling you,
that's just a dangerous
road to go.
Nah, y'all crazy.
Guess what else is gonna happen, Vanessa?
What?
Every woman in that family is gonna hate you for a long time. You are gonna have to marry that man and give birth to the most beautiful baby for them to get past that. They'll never get over it, like ever. So
now I feel like this. No, I feel like if you make like greens or if you make like yams or something like that, like you overstep it. You know, you stepping on somebody's toes.
No, you got
potato salad or macaroni salad. You're like, you're in the corner. No, like you're not really like
you got it.
You're actually in the refrigerator. Like you're not even on the main table.
No,
you're in the refrigerator. You got that's a special request.
Right.
Special request
like it ain't even like anybody even gonna see you. Like
no. Everybody's gonna ask about that potato salad. No one's gonna touch it. And then when they find out the new girl made it, it's like, I'm not eating that shit.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Logic. Redemption Soap says facts. Logic says bring some juice or a bottle of wine.
There you go.
No, because if you bring, HB2N says somebody just watched Soul Food. But I was going to say no, because if you bring juice or a bottle of wine, they going to judge you like, oh, she couldn't make some. All she brought was juice or a bottle of wine. Like, you going to get that.
No, they'll judge your ass if you bring that potato salad. You're always safe with bringing dessert. Like I make dope sweet potato pie. I always bring that because everybody likes
safe.
that.
That's
and they
real safe.
And
that's safe. That is safe.
And you're not stepping on the toes of the woman that's known to do all the great cooking in the family. You can't step on her toes.
You don't.
Keep your little collard greens at home. I make amazing greens too. I don't bring it. Keep your potato salad at home. I'll make a list. Y'all go to my Instagram. I'll make a list of the shit you don't do.
Okay. Now that we're on to Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving will be coming up after Halloween.
Right around the corner now.
Yes, it is. What is a truth that you've heard during Thanksgiving that you felt that somebody should have not said?
That ain't your daddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you heard that for real?
You heard that for real?
That ain't your daddy.
Damn.
It's always that auntie that get drunk, right? And everybody knows she's gonna be drunk, and all the truth is coming out. And so she told her, "You shut the fuck up anyway, because that ain't even your real daddy." It's entertaining for those of us listening, but it is horrific.
All I have to say is, I know you fucking Candace and that bitch downstairs. Exact words.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Soul food?
Yeah, over food. She had a plate in her hand. She had the fork.
No.
And she was talking to my uncle.
Faye fucked my husband. That's what she said.
Oh, that was soul food. But no, my aunt had the plate of food in her hand. She had the fork in my uncle's face. And she's like, I know you fucking Candace, and she downstairs.
Oh my God.
And we all knew she was downstairs when she was ringing the bell, but like all my uncles have side bitches, so I don't even know why she was surprised, but maybe because she was new.
I think
that was just
that was just her opportunity to point it out.
Yeah, and I was just mad little with like a wing in my hand, and I was like, oh. And I just went to go finish my food.
That's amazing.
But Candace never came upstairs. No.
I bet she didn't.
Candace never came upstairs.
I don't think. See, I don't have family drama, but never like at Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's such a joyous occasion, man. We
all this food.
Don't bring that fuck shit on Thanksgiving.
Well, when does your family drama go down? Was it like 4th of July?
Man, listen.
Birthday parties?
Actually, it was like during the holiday season. But it wasn't on Thanksgiving. Where my sister's dad was about to get out. And then that's when my sister dad had told me that me and your mom had messed around when she was still married with your pops.
Oh.
That's why I always felt like I always had to be a father figure for you. Woo woo woo.
Oh damn.
I'm like,
damn.
Nigga.
Right.
You could talk about shit you could have took to the grave, my nigga.
Right. And I hate when motherfuckers is about to be in the grave and they just wanna let shit out now. That's my family.
Quincy
like,
Jones.
Y'all mad old.
You talking about Quincy Jones?
Oh, that nigga.
Like, oh my God.
I might be related to that nigga because that nigga act like all my uncles. Like my uncles just like they mad old now and they just love blurting shit out. And I'm like, yo, y'all could all take this to the grave. Like, we don't need to know who killed who raped who. Like, we don't need to know that now.
But you know
and all of this is like 40 years old.
I mean, but what better time? You're gonna die soon. Like, I'm gonna tell a lot of shit about a lot of my family members when I know I got like one foot on a banana peel. It's all
shit.
Out.
Oh my God. Logic says if you cheated, but you're not an avid cheater, keep it to yourself. That's fair. That's fair. I fucks with that. We says she dropping jewels. Yeah, shout out to Priscilla for dropping a jewel. And HB2N says desserts are safe. I mean, I'm learning. I thought it was okay to bring the potato salad. I thought that was safe, but apparently it's not.
You gotta learn. We gotta learn. That's all that
is. That's it. Shine P says bring some edibles and watch people true colors come out. There's some truth to that.
Hey, listen, you might not be able to come back. You start bringing edibles in the wrong house because you go. Some people save. Some people they folk be saved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we come in there with some edibles. They find out Grandma Ruth was eating edibles. Oh, bro, come on, man.
That's a God-fearing woman right there.
And then they don't know they edible, so they gonna eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah, they about to go on a journey.
Yeah,
I feel like people that like are super Christians. I feel like if anybody needs edibles, they do.
Oh shit!
Because they always drag the room down. It's like, all right, bitch, it's not Sunday.
Oh my God!
Let us live.
It be some people. Listen, it be some lively, fun Christians, but most of them don't know how to do it. They don't know how to be both. You know
they're not fun at a function where it should be fun. Like they're just
it's some people where it's just like they don't say nothing to you, but you feel, I guess, in your own conscience, you be like, "Oh, that's Pastor Jones. Oh, let me go. Let me put this liquor down, even though you're at a party that's serving liquor, or you're at a wedding and there's liquor there." It's like they feel like they gotta be on their best behavior, but it's like, yo, it's a celebration. Do you?
We used to have a pastor that me and my sister used to like. As soon as he would come in, we like, "Here go Pastor Grabby ass." Because he would go to hug you, and it's not even clerical at all. It starts out with his hand on your upper back, then he pulls you close, and then that hand starts traveling, and you try to get out of his clutches. And this is every gathering he's invited to. So come over, calling him Pastor Grabby ass.
Yep, shout out to Logic. He said Pastor Grabby ass, my new AKA.
Hey. But let me ask you this though, respectfully, because I can't see you. I can only see the torso. Were you in fact dragging a wagon?
Oh God, all day.
Yes, she's dragging a wagon. I have to.
No, if my hashtag is "Don't make me get up."
Don't make her get up.
And that's real talk.
Don't do it. It's serious.
Yeah, thank you, Vanessa. Appreciate you for that.
And she's like small and petite, so you don't see it. Like you think she's like small and little, like, and they just bam, it just comes like out of nowhere. It's just
because it's my
wild.
secret weapon.
Oh my god, and it is secret, and it's a weapon.
Thank you, Vanessa. Right. I love you.
Now, last thing I like to teach the babies before we go. But what's a truth from your childhood that you lied about that you would like to tell right now? Something that you lied about as a child that you look back and you say to yourself, like, damn, I didn't need to lie about that. Like, that you'd like to bring to the forefront.
I would say that I had boyfriends long before my mother knew I did. Like, yeah. Because she had a no boyfriend rule until you're 16. Well, come on now. Come on.
You say, mama.
No, but I wasn't having sex. I just had boyfriends that she didn't know about.
So you wish you would have told her?
I wish I would have just been honest, because she would have been cool about it.
I was going to say, how did you think that would have turned out? Because Sally
she didn't like lying. She didn't like lying. I could tell her the truth about the worst shit ever, as long as I told the truth. But if she found out that it was a lie, the repercussions were going to be deadly, because every infraction included a 30-day lockdown.
Oh, shit.
You do not want to be locked down for 30 days, no matter what. So I wish I would have just come clean, because she found out anyway. Yeah, because one day I came home, she's like, who's this nigga Dave?
Oh, shit. Dave is my man.
Dave
is my friend.
That's the lie I told. I said he's my friend.
Dave is my friend.
Dave sounds like the safest name for a boyfriend.
He was not. He was good to me, but Dave was actively trying to have sex with me constantly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so, small bag of shells. Small bag of shells.
Like, she had a dossier on Dave. She was like, well, this is what I was told. Now, he lived around the corner. He's on Lincoln Road. You know, he's 6'2", brown skin. His mama's name is. So.
Oh, man. Logic said I wasn't big on lying, but what age be? Any age. Doesn't matter. Any age. During your childhood, quote unquote.
When I was like in the, what was the first grade? I think I was in the first grade, right?
But you're probably about 6? 7?
Yeah, like 6 or 7. I had some crayons, and I was just coloring on my khaki pants, right? And when I get in the car, my grandma asked, who was writing on your leg? I don't know why I even lied about it, because it wasn't even that big a deal. I was like, my teacher did it.
No, you didn't.
Hell no.
You knocked on your teacher, lied.
Hell no.
But you know what? Drag her down. Fuck that.
But the thing is, because I was 6 or 7, man, my grandma turned the car around.
I bet she did.
Went up to the school.
Oh,
they launched a whole investigation. How about 30 kids coming? All 30 kids from the class come in and do a
statement.
Give a statement on the situation. I was like,
Nana was like,
man,
all right.
It wasn't even that serious. I don't know why she turned the car around. Just let me go home.
Because she knew you lied.
Or maybe she was just furious. Like, I can't believe somebody would do this to my baby.
Yeah, that's what she was. She was mad. Like you writing on my grandbaby? Oh, hell no.
Vanessa, you right. Like, I didn't get it.
I was just like, no, just let it go.
We ain't gonna have this.
Oh, hell no.
Vanessa, what's yours?
Oh, I wasn't a child. I was 17 years old. This was when I was going to college. And you know, before you go to college, they usually have this, I guess that's like pre-weekend where all of like the freshmen get a chance to get together and they meet each other, whatever. And I wanted to go and I didn't have the money. So I stole my mom's credit card.
Oh.
Paid for the ticket on JetBlue.
Wow.
Flew my ass down to Miami.
What?
Flew back. Yes. I was only there for like 2 days.
But where did she think you were? Where did she think you were?
I usually went to my cousin's house in Flatbush most of the time on the weekend. So I guess she assumed I was there, but she never checked on me or anything like that. But it was only Friday and Saturday, and I came back Sunday morning.
And when did you get caught?
But she looked at her card bill. And she was just like, who the fuck flew on JetBlue? Now, meanwhile, my mom has never been on a plane in her entire life till this day. She's never been on a plane, period. Never flew. So a JetBlue charge on her car is fucking crazy.
It's like, this is bullshit.
He said gallon boat.
Did you come clean? Clearly?
No, for a minute I did not. I did not come clean.
You kept the lie going?
And shout out to my stepfather. My stepfather was just like, well, Clarissa is the only one that, I just said my name, but such and such is the only one that be using it. Right, such and such is the only one that be using this computer. And I was like, no, I ain't use the computer.
Oh my God.
and then my mother got a letter in the mail, and they had like pictures of like the Wildcat weekend of where my school was. And it was like, where did they take these pictures at?
I can't believe that.
And I was like, Miami.
So you finally told
us. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Soon as I was just like, Miami. Like, I knew you. And as soon as after she hit me, she's like, I knew you took that motherfucking car.
There you go.
And she made me pay it back with my summer youth money. But
Shout out to her.
Listen. When you a lie and a thief.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. How did you ever live it down?
I never lived it down. They've never. They've never seen me, like, I've never stole anything since. Like, that was the first and only time I've ever stolen anything. But like, they've never trusted me ever since. Like, as far as like, I wanted to get them to co-sign on the car that I wanted, they're like, oh hell no, bitch, get it yourself. You want to get an apartment? Hell no, bitch, get it yourself. Like,
you know what?
Ever since then, like, even the whole entire time I was living in Miami, my parents was just like, oh, get it yourself. Like,
you know what?
So
That's how Diane. I knew Diane. I'm sorry. I knew she was still gonna be.
But yeah, you can say Diane. They don't know who I am. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew she would still be hanging on to it. Like, yeah.
Still to this day, like, yeah. I never lived it down.
My mother's dying words.
Yeah, and for me, like, it was just like, it was more than just the smack. Like the fact that everybody looks at you in a certain way. You just like. Yep. I just wanted to go to the preschool vacation thing, but they didn't see it that way.
Yeah, so. That's a bold move.
Yeah,
that makes his little crayon story look light. The crayon story don't even seem that bad now. Vanessa, you have always been creative, girl.
I'm sorry, but this has been a super crazy show. I think Steph is gone, but shout out to Steph for being here. Shout out to Soul Charm. Shout out to Miss Beauty Doll. Shout out to you, Priscilla, for rocking out with me. I truly appreciate it. Wow. Shout out to John Logic. Muhammad Shakur says Steph on here. I know that man having fun. And he also says Steph the perfect man for the show. I respect it. Well, we look forward to seeing Steph on the show more often if he wants to come on.
Yes.
So absolutely. We love you guys, and we will be back next week at 7 p.m. We will see y'all later. Bye, y'all. And we out.